Welcome back for Dr. No Minute 63. My name is Brian.
And my name is Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, most suave, smooth, debonair spy franchise and shakes it out 1 minute at a time. Never stirred. This is Bond.
Minute Bond.
And before we get into the breakdown of this minute, I've got the mixture for a Vesper. Done it with the suggested alcohols before, which is Solochnaya and Gordon's gin. But I decided to get the ingredients and do Aviation gin because that boy Ryan Reynolds owns it. And another vodka I've never tried that's made in Texas that apparently is very good. And my favorite so far is Tito's. And then also the Lillet Blanc. Forgot the lemon peel, but I'm also going to shake it like a millennial.
Whoa.
In an Insta shaker. And I've been chilling it so that it didn't get diluted with ice.
That's pretty cool. Huh. Interesting. Never had a martini, I don't think. Maybe, no, I have, but I'm not a big fan.
Well, maybe if we had been in the same location.
Soon, yes, I will be able to try that.
I've had them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. I've also had them at Safe House, which is the place I keep tagging in our Instagram posts, even though they're not affiliated with us. They're a spy bar, and it'd be cool if they sponsored us one day. But, Christian, what happened in this minute?
We had some good stuff happen in this minute, Brian. Some real good stuff. We have Bond sleeping, and he's like woken up by a girl singing. He grabs his gun, gets up, and walks over, and he sees this girl like walking out of the water onto the beach. And what I love is that you can see Bond's eyes like getting bigger and bigger. The first as she's walking up, he's kind of like, "Oh, she looks pretty." And then she gets closer, his face kind of light up a little bit, and then there's the scene where she bends down to pick something up, and his eyes get even bigger.
Really?
I thought that was really funny. And she is gorgeous.
Yeah, she throws some shells down and she has some scuba-ish gear.
And then he starts singing the same song as she's singing. And then she gets kind of freaked out and asks who was there. And he kind of jumps out of the trees all suave and starts walking towards her.
Yeah, I want to point out...
Do I think that they're going to have sex, Brian? Yes, I do.
I want to point out two things for this moment. One, a lot of people will say, like, this is the first Bond girl. And I'm like, no, it's Sylvia Trench. However, I will say this is the most iconic Bond girl from this movie. You know, this is the thing that, hell, Daniel Craig accidentally did the exact same thing in Casino Royale. Do you know the story of this?
No.
When he walks out of the water in those, like, short blue bathing suit of his, the original shot was him supposed to be floating to the shore, but then at a point like a wave hit him and he went under like coughed and stood up, and then that's why he stands up and like brushes his hair away and he goes back to cool, but then he walks up to the shore, he's like, fuck. Like he knew in that moment in the shot he was replicating this shot.
That's hilarious.
But the other thing I wanted to say is, did you recognize the song and why Bond knows it?
Yes, it's the song that he played on the record
after he had that woman arrested.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
I knew I had heard it before. I just couldn't remember where. What?
Except
scene.
You did remember it.
But I should have trusted my gut.
You did trust your gut.
Yeah, it was a good minute. I'm excited to see how their conversation goes in the next minute. Do you think? I think it's obvious she works for Dr. No, right? She's on the island.
I do remember what happens in the next minute. She stabs him after finding out about his mission, and then she completes it. And then she wears a skin suit, Terminator Salvation style, like they were originally going to do at the end of Terminator Salvation. And she's Bond for the rest of the franchise.
Is she going to seduce him, or is he going to try and seduce her? I think he's going to try and seduce her. He's going to definitely flirt with her. God, I said guaranteed.
He wants to stab her, and she's going to stab him.
She's too sexy for him not to flirt with her. I'm calling it right now.
My question is, where's Quarrel?
He's still sleeping. He's
Still
waiting for Bond to wake him
coma.
up.
He's in a rum coma.
Yeah. But anything else that you noticed or want to talk about in this minute?
She's got something on her hip. Might be a knife and a belt that matches her bathing suit. Oh, I thought it was funny that he had his gun out and next to him while he was sleeping.
Yeah.
And his pants match his shirt.
Yeah, too well.
Ooh, what a dork.
I don't think I could wear an all blue outfit or an all solid, like one color outfit. That's too much of one color.
It's fun.
All right, well, I heard your ridiculous prediction for the next minute already, so
let's get into it.
I'm just gonna say he's gonna flirt with her, and I think he's gonna try and use her to get in to meet with Dr. No somehow, or.
So your prediction is she works for Dr. No, and I actually don't remember anything, so I'm not.
Yeah, that's my prediction. Just because she's on the island, and Dr. No owns the island and doesn't allow anybody there or anything, so I imagine anybody that's on the island he knows about. Yeah, he wants them there, you know.
How is he going to use her to get into the facility? Torture, threats.
Yeah, I think he's going to threaten her, and she won't get in trouble if she helps him.
You won't get in trouble with HR if there's no HR.
Wow.
You can't get fired if I fire your boss.
But she is smoking hot, Brian.
Excuse me, madam. Can I show you my favorite gun, the Walther PPK? You can get a Funko Pop of her.
And I think Coral's going to come over and be like, hey, guys. What's going on?
And she's going to reveal herself to be a secret racist. And then Bond is going to go Indiana Jones style and just be like, walk away.
All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in the next minute.
All right. I'm waiting for you to say your name, sir.
All right. Okay. My name is Christian.
Okay. My name is Brian. Oh.
All right. And this is money. That's money. All right.
That's the stuff. Penny Abbott. That's a commercial right there. Minutes on Instagram make us eat more cereal with Red Stripe as our milk on Apple Podcasts. See videos early on Patreon.